So as we adjust to COVID-19 here in the United States, I'm noticing 5 different emotional reactions. A panic reaction, a survival reaction, a hero reaction, a narcissistic reaction, and a grounded reaction. So let's talk about the panic reaction first. And divide it into 2 camps. There's the folks that don't know when they're going to get their next meal. And then there's those who do have their daily needs met. So let's talk about, if you don't know where you're going to get your next meal, please talk to friends. They may have ideas. As you talk to different friends, you might think of going to a food bank or filing for unemployment or connecting with CalFresh, which is the food stamp program here, or filing for disability. There's all kinds of ideas that may occur to you once you start talking to friends and brainstorming ideas of how to get through this financially. If your needs are met, your daily needs are met, then if you're still struggling with anxiety, it's more about getting from your sympathetic nervous system, a place of fight, flight, freeze, into your parasympathetic nervous system, a place of calm. So how can you do that? First, you need to be tracking your body a lot. The more you track your body, mostly for the positive, the more you will be aware of what's going on in your body, right? Common sense. But if you start to notice something starting to percolate up, then you can definitely launch into your coping skills faster. So coping skills that are designed to get you into a place of calm are, taking a bubble bath, listening to soft music, doing grounding exercises, putting a weighted blanket on your body, getting your partner to give you a body massage, meditation, mindfulness. All of these will help calm your body down. And then the next reaction is a survival reaction. And I noticed this when I worked with people that had just gotten a burn at the burn center that I worked at. For some people, you might notice that you're just not feeling anything, and you might be thinking, is there something wrong with me? Why am I not feeling anything? And a lot of times when people are in a survival response, they are just focused on getting through something, and it's a natural reaction in the human body to kind of put our emotions in little boxes while we get through a crisis. You will see this with rape survivors, burn survivors. And the thing to know about that, if you're in that camp, is that you may catch yourself feeling your feelings later. If you don't, then you need to make a point to, like after this crisis is over, you need to make a point to move through your feelings if you feel like you need to stay in this survival response to get through and manage what's going on. It's not always a bad thing. Sometimes we do need to shore ourselves up in order to get through something hard. But the important thing to remember is that we eventually need to work through our feelings. Okay. And, and in doing that, by having that awareness, we can take more charge of our own psyche and be more empowered rather than getting triggered and being surprised by it down the road because we haven't made a point to work through our feelings at some point. Okay. The hero reaction. A lot of you are, giving out food to the homeless or, doing all these active things to, calling up all your friends and things like that. Part of that is just your benevolent, wonderful nature, and thank God for you. But part of it might be a coping mechanism to focus outward and not look at your own stuff. So all I would say out there to all you heroes is at some point, take stock of what's going on within yourself. Make sure you're giving yourself some coping skills and not just completely focus outward on the whole time without being aware of what's going on within your own body. Okay. And then there is the narcissistic response. I'm sure you've seen that, especially with some of our billionaires that we read about in the news. A lot of them, as children, they were abused in a certain way as well, in terms of a lot of times they were kind of taught to be self-entitled. They weren't taught empathy beyond their inner circle. And And what that leads to sometimes is a deep, profound loneliness in that person, because basically they're disconnected. As humans or as beings in this world, the more we're connected, usually the more evolved we are. Someone who's connected within their own body, to their partner, to their friends, to nature, to the whole, that is a person that's usually pretty next level. So someone who's super disconnected, they are at the very beginning of their emotional healing journey. A lot of them haven't even gotten started, and that's a very disconnected, lonely place to be. So a lot of the narcissists are just thinking, let's just get back to work so we can make money. And they're not thinking about flattening the curve. They're not thinking about our doctors. They're not thinking about how some people won't get care if they need it. And so if you're one of those baby narcissists that can halfway hear what I'm saying, your healing journey is to start to connect, and it's a good time to do it now. And then the last one is the grounded reaction, which I've already kind of talked about. And you may catch yourself sometimes being in a grounded place. That's when you're in your parasympathetic nervous system. And again, if you're watching, like in my case, watching the Kate Show, I can notice what's going on in my body. I'm a little nervous because I'm doing this little recording for you right now. But after I'm done, I can do some deep breathing and just like, now I'm grounded again. So, but by watching the Kate Show, I can notice what's going on inside of me. My feet are tingly because my feet are happy about doing this video for you. So you might notice different things going on inside of your body simultaneously. The different parts of your body feel differently at any given moment about what's going down. So as you notice your different responses to all of this, I would just encourage you to keep watching your own show and tracking your body, and mostly tracking for positive feelings, and also a practice of gratitude is right now. I know it feels like the world is going to hell in a handbasket, but noticing what you're grateful for will also help ground your body. And from a grounded place, we can make good decisions for ourselves. Okay, so this is my video for you guys. It's all designed to help you be more aware of what's going on within yourself so that you can be in a conscious place rather than a reactive, unconscious place. Sending love to all of you guys. I know a lot of people are hurting, and I hope this video helps a little bit.